and welcome to Hoof Hearted, where the stink of truth pervades your bedsheets. I am joined tonight by Greg Dog.
I like how our catchphrase is becoming longer.
And Dooster.
I dream of a world where Derpy Bros tags are all clean.
Keep dreaming.
I'm trying. It's not working.
Well, dream harder. TG.
Oh, fuck, that's me. Hi, I'm DAtJ.
You're J.
And Scott, apparently.
Yes, me. Hi.
And I am the host, Treep.
You're the hostess with the mostest?
And again, we still have the best intros by far.
Tonight we're talking about, do princesses dream of magical sheep? We never got an answer to that
because the episode didn't
question.
show that. Next question.
No, we never got an answer to that. But, it was episode. So,
It was episode.
Luna had problem with dream things. Everyone helped her with dream things. She's okay now.
Yeah.
Kira Chatterton, fuck off.
So, Scott, what do you think?
I liked all the callbacks. Like, for instance, also Princess Big Mac is canon. It's all come full circle. Everything's come full circle. Also, like, there's also the Power Ponies, where they, in the dream, where they became their superhero selves, which is cool. Then there's the Spike Knight. And then the lesbian subtext, where Leah and Bonbon are a cat dog. For some reason. Anyway, I give it a 7.
Alrighty. Gurgdwag.
Alright, yeah, overall I'd say I liked this episode. It was better than Meh, which is, most season 5 episodes. But, yeah, things I liked, yeah, as Scott pointed out, some of the callbacks were pretty funny to, past events. You could see it throughout the dreams, and, on that note, yeah, the dream imagery was really strong. I loved seeing, Filthy Rich as the fucking Silver Surfer, except with money. That was quite a sight to see.
I have money.
Right, yeah. And then we had a cat dog, as Scott mentioned, and we also had Spike Knight back. Spike Knight is cool. And, yeah, so all the dream imagery and stuff, especially when they were going through the main six's dreams earlier on in the episode, I really liked all that. Negative of this episode was pacing. I feel like it took way too long to get actually in the dreams. I believe it was something along the lines of 7+ minutes before we actually got to the point where they entered the dreams. So, yeah, a bit of a slow start. And, yeah, the conflict at the end got resolved really fast. It's kind of a big issue, too. Like, Luna's been essentially punishing herself for the past, year and a half since she came back. And it's just kind of like, it's solved within 30 seconds. It's solved by just saying, oh, yeah, we believe you're a good person now. Oh, that's all I needed to hear. Okay, good. We're good. Moving on. And yeah, it just kind of felt underwhelming because it was a really cool sounding monster. The fact it could turn fucking reality into a nightmare is horrifying. And
I mean, Greg,
yeah.
It's Tennessee Williams.
What does that mean?
I kept, that's what I kept pronouncing it. I was like, I'm calling the amorphous blob Tennessee Williams.
See, I don't even remember.
Yeah, what the
it was
fuck?
called.
I'm calling it Tartarus.
The Tartarus.
It's the
Yeah, just call it Tennessee
I
Williams.
don't
Tantabus?
remember what it was called.
The
Tantabus.
Tantabus. Yeah, the Tantabus. So, but yeah, it was built up to be really cool, and it's like, oh my god, it's gonna enter the universe, and then it's just like, oh, yeah, defeated by, just saying, I'm a good person now.
No, see, clearly it did actually enter. Clearly it did actually enter the universe.
No, only its tail was stuck.
No, yeah, but you could see it, its whole face is out, and it's walking at a, regular speed, and they talk for, 5 minutes, and then it hasn't moved at all for some reason. It clearly escaped.
Just peeking its head out to see if everything's okay.
No. See, it clearly escaped, and it's just making them think it's still in the dream, and it got defeated. But it won. The rest of the show takes place after it won.
That'll spark some fan theories. But, yeah, I don't know, it was just kind of underwhelming how that all went down. Otherwise, yeah, episode was strong. I liked looking at Luna a little more than we usually do. We got to actually look into her mindset and personality a bit. And yeah, I guess I'll give this a 7 out of 10 also.
She's more edgy than the edgiest of edgy knives.
Edge.
Edge.
I mean, she gave herself nightmares
Edge.
to punish herself. She's edgier than the most edgy emo.
So
It's
edge.
an edge sandwich.
So much edge.
It's an octagon-shaped sandwich.
Oh, that's so many edges.
This is turning into a weirder discussion than the one we had about square pizza last night.
Dude, but square pizza.
Greg, you need to learn how to accept all pizza.
That was Chris, okay? I have no problem with square pizzas.
No, but it's true. Sometimes square pizza is shit. Because, like, you get stuck with the corner pieces. And they're, like,
So that was the
crushed.
subject of
Shitting
this
a little
episode,
off
square pizzas, right? Yeah. The princess's dream of square pizzas.
So, Greg, what's your rating?
7 out of 10.
All right, Dooster.
But okay.
What are your thoughts on square pizzas?
I'm
I
awake.
mean the episode.
I'm awake. Okay, I'm awake, guys.
Tell us
Ugh.
about square pizzas.
What? No, that's like square patties at Wendy's. It's against God's law.
See?
Pizza
Dustin.
racist,
Alright.
get out.
So fucking Luna episode. I initially said this is gonna suck balls and that people would like it anyway because Luna's in it. And that's the brony equivalent of dangling keys in front of a child. But overall, I didn't hate it. So that's good. I'm just going through a bullet-pointed list because I'm catatonic. So, yay callbacks. I like callbacks, especially back to season 1. Like, oh, you have Spike Knight. I kind of don't... I get the Power Ponies thing for Rainbow Dash. Like, I could see that happening. Applejack, I didn't quite understand. So I think spreading out, like, their dream selves a bit would have been awesome. As for the Princess Big Mac thing, I'm kind of meh on it. Well, I kind of went like, that's kind of funny. Unicorn, oh, he's gonna be a princess, isn't he? And like, yeah.
He's a
there
magical
it
girl
goes.
princess.
Yeah, it just seemed too fandery. Like, this would not be in here if it wasn't already fanon. Now to get to Luna herself. To be honest, the giving herself nightmares thing doesn't make sense at all. Wouldn't she be afraid that it would provoke Nightmare Moon to come back even more? It just doesn't make sense to risk something that bad. Also, there's no precedent for Luna suddenly going, I can't have anyone help me. I just can't. I guess the only precedent is before she became Nightmare Moon, she didn't really talk to anyone about it, which is why she internalized it so much. So I can kind of see that one sliding. That being said, her problems were resolved in less than 30 seconds. This is only the most iconic and memorable villain and redemption story in the whole fucking series and placed the whole, like, Celestial Sisters thing into motion. And we solved it all in 2 words. I think it would take more than that. So overall, the pacing was kind of fucked up, and that the resolution kind of sums up that point a lot. Could they have gotten away with a 2-parter with the Lunar Redemption thing? I think they could have if they went with something different. Overall, I'm just gonna say it was a good episode. I enjoyed it. I just wish they handled the Lunar Redemption so much better because there was so much potential and they blew it. I'm going to also give it a 7. And now I'm going to go back to sleep.
Okay, so I did Scott.
TG is
get
not
TG?
gone.
What? Huh?
Hey,
Let
I
me-
found my tea, you
Let me
guys.
say words about thing.
Okay.
Yes, talk about night
Okay.
horse.
There's horse, and she is night horse. You might even say she is a nightmare. Ha.
She also rides in the night, so she's a night rider.
Oh,
Oh my god.
But
There's actually one comparison image that I quite like. Let me find it. Keep talking, I'll find
but
it.
yeah, no. So I liked it. Again, I agree. The pacing was kind of turbula. It was like a cool idea through most of it, and then it was just like, also now we're done, and just like, wait, what? What happened? I forget who wrote this episode. Does anyone remember?
Aware.
Was this?
1 second, I'm on it.
Oh,
Keep
was this
talking.
was this Scott Sonborn? I remember there's an episode where I was watching it and I was like, oh hey, Scott Sonborn.
It is Scott Sonborn.
But
It is...
I think so.
Yes, it is. Story by Jason Thiessen and Jim Miller.
Yeah, and then I feel like this has the same issue that Pennyroyal Academy had, which I don't know if I'm still the only person here who's read that.
I need to read it.
Yeah, but like the whole book is like building up, and it's like really good, and it's building up really well, and I'm really excited. And then just suddenly the pacing speeds up by like 20 times right at the end. I'm just like, whoa, what the fuck is happening? Why is everything suddenly being resolved in like 4 pages? Holy crap, what's happening? And that's like exactly what happened here. I was just like, yeah, this is good. I'm liking where this is going, and then it's over, and everyone is happy now. It's really weird. Like, I don't know. But I still liked it, though, for, like, the reasons everyone else has already said. So I don't need to repeat them. So also 7 out of 9 plus 1.
10.
Good math.
7 out of 9 plus 1.
So, my thoughts. After having heard you guys talk about it, I thought I would hate this episode a lot. I didn't. I am not Grump.
Oh.
Oh.
Do go on, Treebeard.
Okay, so we have the whole issue of Luna punishing herself. I actually have an easier time believing that, because... Okay, and the giving nightmares part, I don't really see that as invoking Nightmare Moon so much as hidden bitterness at other people. Punishing herself? Okay, yeah, that's not really going to invoke the Nightmare Moon persona. Although... No, actually, I didn't really have any issue with the whole punishing herself with nightmares, because... Yeah.
So wait, I just thought about that. Does that mean she can punish other ponies by giving them nightmares at night?
Yeah.
She can manipulate dreams, so yeah, theoretically she can.
So yeah, the plot was pretty good. The imagery was fairly good up until you get to the mass dream. I don't know. I thought houses getting faces was a little bit lazy. They weren't really warped all that much, but I don't know. That's just me. Thing I didn't like. Luna is really verbose about how much she doesn't really forgive herself and how she feels personal accountability for taking care of this on her own, which I get. I get that she wants to take care of this on her own because it's a problem that she caused, so she's like, you know what? I can handle this. I should handle this. I'm going to handle this. Oh, fuck, I can't handle this. And I get it. I get a lot of this, because I'm the kind of person that is still beating myself up for issues that are several years old.
Which you shouldn't.
But I am.
Stop doing that.
I'm gonna do it.
Hug it out. Just go right now. Go hug it
Everyone
out.
have a hug session.
Everyone hug.
Treebeard.
Hug through the internet. Hug your computer monitor.
Stop it.
Hug your microphone. Transfer your hug through sound.
How do
I
you
don't do
transfer
that.
hugs
I'm
through
hugging
sound?
with my chakras.
I'm
Are you
blitzing
sure
my
that they're
chakras
aligned
so
properly? So that
Guys, I'm
No.
blitzing my chakras
Sincerity.
right now. It's crazy. Just, they're so blitzed.
Stop
Oh
being
god, that's a
tree
phone.
hugger, TG.
That's my chakras calling.
from the faraway towns. War is declared and battle come down?
Yeah, no. They're calling just to
They're
say.
prank calling.
Yeah, they're calling just to say they're out of alignment.
Sir, did you order a square pizza?
So anyway.
No! Where pizzas go against God's law!
We'll debate about this later.
What, you have a problem with gays too?
Well, that elevated quickly.
What?
Shit.
So, Tribune, what did you think of the Pony episode? I'm not on my Facebook right now, so I want to hear about politics.
Oh my god.
Okay, so yeah, pony episode. I actually didn't have much of an issue with the whole idea of Luna beating herself up and punishing herself constantly because it's actually something it's a problem I personally identify with. I do have a problem with her vocalizing it constantly.
You get
Luna,
beaten the
internalize it, repress it, so no one else can
isn't the
know.
point of
We get beaten in the
internalizing your
face of it.
struggle not to talk about it a lot?
No, I talk about everything I'm internalizing.
No, that's what I'm telling her to do. Stop sharing.
Guys, I have so much inner pain that I must keep to myself so that other people do not know how much pain I'm in.
I can't hear you over the fringes of hair that you have in your face.
Oh no.
No, that's my hair.
Ew.
Oh god, Tribute, why is your hair in my
Oh.
face?
You hugged him, right?
Oh, right, you hugged tree.
Oh, it's all over me, too.
You got tree branches.
Oh.
They're very long.
Oh no.
Anyways, episode.
Yeah,
I
what
do
time
feel
was
like the issue was resolved a little too quickly at first. And then I saw what happened with the Tantibus at the end, where when she kind of confronted the issue, and noticed that it didn't disappear entirely.
It just went back inside of her. So it's
It
like
went, she just
that's a valid
re-internalized
point.
it. She didn't actually get rid of it.
Problem not solved.
Yay!
Is this the first Pony episode where they legitimately did not solve the problem that they said?
No, see, I think that would be great if that was actually what they were going for, but I don't think
It would be
was.
very dark, very mature, but
Yeah, I don't think that's what they were going for.
Well, since she created it,
can
can't
hope.
she kill it?
She can. She doesn't.
I mean, I
Well,
guess
she
you never.
just
I
goes
mean,
right back
you
in.
can look at it in the way that you never truly get rid of all your personal problems. You can,
Yeah.
you can
That's
reduce
how
them,
I'm
but
that's how
yeah.
I'm looking at it, actually.
yeah.
Can't she just dream of the Tantivus, like, fanning her with those, like, big palm fronds, like,
She
shit
could.
like that?
She could.
Yeah.
She doesn't. But yeah, aside from all the pacing issues, I actually really liked this episode. Plus, in the React, it gave me an opportunity to do bunches of silly things.
Oh, goody.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah, great. Look forward to that.
Okay.
Already edited a good chunk of it.
That's a warning.
So yeah,
Greenbeard
that's
goes crazy. He goes crazy. So yeah.
I even actually stuck around for the theme song this time.
Oh.
I also spun in my chair and nearly fell off of it.
Oh,
I'd
Okay.
slow clap if I weren't holding my tea, but why is it almost gone?
because you've been
Anywho,
drinking
Why
it.
is all the tea gone?
Eh.
All right, score Treebeard.
8 out of 10.
Okay.
It was a good episode, and for once, I am not grump.
4 7s and an 8, so 28.
Highest ranked episode of the season.
It is a 7. It is not the highest. It is a
What?
7.2 out of 10.
Beat it?
You were not there for our last podcast. That was an 8.67.
What was the episode before?
That was the
Mending
Twilight.
Fences.
That's the Twilight dealing with her
Mending
friends,
Fences was good.
which was a good episode.
Oh yeah.
We've had 2 good episodes in a row. What? How can this be?
But anyway, now we have a
Please don't-
long hiatus, guys.
We do. We have reached the midway point of the season, 13 episodes in. And to commemorate this, I guess, I don't know what the right word is in this case, but yeah,
We're
we're
gonna
just gonna
reflect
go.
on
We're gonna go through the season and just give our. God, you want to do a top 5 or a bottom 5 of how this season's been?
Uh, Let's do both.
Are there
You wanna
even
do
Actually,
both?
five
actually,
episodes?
everyone take the time. Let's do this old school style, which is good episodes, meh episodes, bad episodes. Toss this into a volcano for it to be never seen again.
All right,
Cast it into the fire.
so we'll take the
Destroy
time to
it!
do that, and we'll be back with our results in a bit.
And we're back. We got our rankings all set up, so where shall we start?
I
know.
volunteer TG again.
All right, TG, go.
Okay. Am I just like reading down my list?
Yep, start from
And
the, like,
anything you want to add? Yeah.
start
Okay.
from the best ever to set it on fire and forget it exists.
I don't. I just have them in order of when they came out. So I'll just go through all my goods first. Then the premiere. I liked it. It was good. It was a good episode. Thumbs up. Castle Sweet Castle, also good. I liked the things they did in that episode. They were fun. Thanks for the memories. Me gusta. That was good. That was they did a thing that was kind of serious and did it in a good way. Discord episode. That kind of straddles the line between good and meh. I liked it, but there were also problems with it. Last week's episode, that I shortened all the names of the episodes. Amending Fences. Yeah, that was good. I liked all the things in that episode. Then my meh episodes, were this week's. This week was meh. Whatever. Party Pooped, straddles the line between meh and bad. Because the first half is good and the last half is bad, so meh. Then my third meh was Bloom and Gloom, which it took me a minute or two to remember what the fuck that episode was.
It was that meh.
Yeah, that was the Apple Bloom Dream episode, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it was very meh. My bad episodes are Appaloosas Most Wanted, because goddamn was that fucking just white. Everyone got a case of the fucking idiots.
Idiot balls for everyone, and you get an idiot ball, and you get an idiot ball.
Yeah, exactly. And then Princess Spike is also in my bad, because God, that was... just why? And then, the last two episodes, the lost treasure of fuck these bird things, gets a no, go fuck yourself, cut the shit out. And the awful 100th episode gets a fuck no, stop it. Oh, God. So yeah, that's my ratings.
Alrighty. Next on the line, we have the other TG, Duster.
Oh, yeah, that's
The
right, we're
female
basically
TG.
twins. So in the yay, I liked this lot grinning emoticon section is Cutie Pat. That is by far my favorite this season, and probably my favorite premiere overall because it got so creepy Orwellian. And for once, Scott Sonborn was in his element. So I want more of that. Now in the good category. Do Princesses Dream of Magic Sheep? I will admit, I was wrong. You can save that sound clip for whatever horrible things you want to do with it. And Amending Fences. I thought it was really cute. There are a few issues that I didn't get to talk on the podcast because I was tired. Like, just do it without me. But G1 callback, yay! The fact they didn't change the G1 design, yay! Now back to meh, forgettable. Castle Sweet Castle, the ending was the only good part. Discord, I don't understand. I mean, Treehugger is best background pony now. I guess that's good. Lost Treasure of Griffinstone. Like, fuck all happened in that episode, and as someone who studied culture, their culture makes no sense. Party Pooped was almost in the bad category. And I say that because I feel like nothing happened. Other than we found out that Pinkie Pie is apparently a stalker that categorizes the entire town. Now we get to bad. Bloom and Gloom. I hate Groundhog Day episodes. Hate them. They're repetitive. It's the same thing over again. Bleh. Okay. Thanks for the memories. I work with animals for a living. They could have dealt with that very hard subject a lot better than this. It was a farce. Appaloosa's Most Wanted. It was almost in the Met Forgettable, and then I went, oh wait, it's a CMC episode. And Princess Spike is in my burn it all. Because it's just, what are they thinking? I like that there's cadence in it, but that's about it. And my new category, which is I hate that I kinda liked this, was Slice of Life. In that it was okay, but then I remembered that the brony fandom created this and it's going to turn them into worse spoiled brats than they already were. So yeah, there's my list. I like Starlight Glimmer. She needs to come back.
Are you gonna vote for her for President 2016?
What makes you think I already haven't?
Oh.
You know, I mean,
So
she'd
you
probably
set up a website.
I mean, she'd probably be better than the current candidates running, Greg.
Some of them, yes.
Hey, Politics Free Zone, so who's next?
Scoot, since you brought that up.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's your punishment.
Bad. No politics.
Okay, let's see. I guess I'll start with good. Cutie map, I was good. Discord episode, good. Amending fences, good. Now I have a bunch of mehs. Castle Sweet Castle was meh. Bloom and Gloom was meh. Thanks for the Memories, meh. Slice of Life was meh. Princess Spike, meh. Party Pooped was meh. And the Princess Luna episode we just did was meh. And now for the bad. Let's see. I have the Appaloosa episode and the Griffinstone. Those were the two that I put on bad.
You
Yeah.
don't have any episodes that you would light on fire to forget it ever happened?
You're boring, Scott.
Yes, I'm boring.
You're content with your place in the brony fandom.
No,
Come on, Scott. Use that anger. Use that hate. Become one for the
We
dark
have
side.
a platform to shit on them. Come on.
I don't have
Get
one
mad.
that
Get
I don't
angry.
have one that I especially despised. Most of them were just forgettable, which is what the meh was.
You're no fun.
Well, to be fair, there is no episode thus far that has earned my ire as much as
Philly Vanilli.
A Friend Indeed.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah.
So, TG. Wait, did we already do it?
Yeah, TG already did
Great,
it. We're on
go.
you.
Okay, so, like everyone else's list so far, Cutie Map is at the top. It, really set the bar high for this season, and boy, it really hasn't met that bar.
Yeah, that's to its detriment.
Yeah, it has not been a good thing. Like, we're given this great premise of, like, oh, but you're now like the Power Rangers or some shit with this map, and they're gonna be going town to town and world building and all this. It's gonna be really cool.
attitude.
Yes. Hopefully they don't have too much pink energy. Way
You know,
pink
that
by
is
shit.
dangerous.
It is dangerous.
They have power thirst.
But yeah, that was such a good intro with Starlight Glimmer, and yeah, I agree, the whole eerie feeling in the town, that was so well done, and I was like, oh man, this is gonna be a great season. It's just off to a great start. Not the case, but moving on, after that, we have Amending Fences, which we just talked about last week. Really liked this episode for all the callbacks. I liked the tone of the episode. The humor done in the library scene is some of my favorite stuff from this series so far. I thought that was just a great little segment of the episode. And yeah, moving on after that, make new friends but keep Discord. Always have liked Discord episodes. I felt this one, me and Treebeard have talked about his pettiness a lot. You especially brought it up, but yeah, looking back, he's so petty and it's so enjoyable, and it just does fit him very well. And yeah, even with we have Tree Hugger the Stoner, which was funny. she is pretty cool.
Stoner pony.
For a stoner pony. And yeah, I liked that episode. Last good episode would be The Princess's Dream of Magic Sheep. We just talked about that, so I'll spare you. Meh. Thanks for the memories. I thought this would be in my good when it originally came out. I've rewatched it a few times. It's okay. It's the top of my meh. I still laugh at a couple of the jokes, but I thought the humor was good back then, and I think it's still pretty funny now in that episode. It's okay. otherwise, plot-wise, it kind of is a bit of a mess, but yeah. Castle, Sweet Castle, nothing really happens. Yeah, again, moving on. This is the meh category after all. Party Pooped. Fucking started great. Thought we were going places. Then the yaks attacked and everything went to shit.
Everything changed when the Yak Nation attack.
Well, to be fair, actually what really changed is the episode went off the rails. When Pinkie Pie got off that train, everything went to shit. It literally went off a cliff. And the Beatles and, oh my god, why? Yeah, that episode fell apart quickly, so it falls into meh, half good, half bad. Slice of Life. Yeah, it was something. Again, I think I said at the time this episode entertained me, and I think I haven't rewatched it since, but yeah, it was entertaining. Not much substance, but I enjoyed it. Now on to the bad. Okay, Princess Spike. The Spike abuse continues, and God, nothing has changed for poor Spike. Even when he does stuff right, even when he's trying to do, when he's trying to do the right thing, the universe just takes a giant dump all over him. And fuck me, like, the thing that gets him in trouble is literally something out of like a fucking Mousetrap game. Like, the odds of such a thing happening.
It's a Rube Goldberg machine of fuck.
It is. Yes, exactly. And it's like, really? Like, the fucking moral doesn't even line up with what happened. Like, he just got punished for doing, like, selfish things, but the selfish things he actually did,
he didn't get punished for doing selfish things. He got punished for doing good things.
Yeah. And, Cadence takes none of the blame for it, even though I think she should have, because she did tell Spike to do all that. Like, come on, Cadence, you're better than that. I didn't like that episode. Minnesota Pony was good. Everything else, bleh.
Minnesota.
Don't you know? But, then Bloom and Gloom. Holy shit, nothing happened this episode. The plot was given to us within the first 5 minutes, and it's exactly what we, it followed it. We knew it was gonna happen. It was very disappointing. I know, like, it's no good. Now, the episodes which are in the category I have deemed the Paul Blart 2 seal of approval.
Paul Blart 2 seal of approval.
Yeah. I don't think I need to say
that's
much
really
more.
good. Mm-hmm. That's really good.
Yeah. So, fucking Griffinstone. Those motherfucking Griffins that are such fucking assholes. They let their town go to shit. I hate this episode. Again, I brought up when we had the cutie map, the world building for this season. I thought, okay, this has a lot of great potential to bring us some great world building. We'll see more of Equestria. It's gonna be really cool. This is the first episode we finally have the map back, and we're shown that the Griffin Society is the fucking worst. Like,
Detroit.
It's Detroit / shitty. The shitty city.
Yeah, Detroit.
Yeah.
It's Lancaster!
Ooh. Our California fans aren't going to be too happy. Even if we have fans in Lancaster. Anyways. But yeah, God, I really don't like this episode. Like, none of the reasons why the Griffin Society fell apart makes sense. Like, you're really telling me that after it went down that fucking gorge, none of them took a look? Gilda fucking climbed down it with a fucking rope. She clinged to the sides of a cliff using her claws. If it was that important, nobody risked their lives to go fucking looking for that shit. Like, really?
Oh, we lost our hunk of gold shit.
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah, the hunk of gold shit that made our society, like, the best in Equestria, apparently. Like, no, not worth it. Not looking for it. Nope. Fuck. And then, like, really, just because they lost that, they let it go that shitty? Like, holy... it's just, it's bad. I've talked about that enough. But, bottom of the list, my least favorite, Appaloosa's Most Wanted. Oh, God. Yeah, everyone is so fucking stupid in this episode. I mean, really, they are really fucking stupid. Like, the CMC are kids. I get that. Kids do dumb stuff. They're not this dumb. They literally go to a suspected serial killer's house. Or an attempted serial killer, I should say. All we're given for a background before we meet him. Yeah, he's attempted to kill people. Let's go try to find him on our own. Okay, that's a good idea.
That's Charlie Manson. He's a swell guy.
10 out of 10. Best plan. Good. Very good. But, yeah, fuck. Really? Fucking Brayburn, like, falls asleep. when he knows there's a attempt, someone who's attempted killing people is on the loose. Like, dude, that's no, bad. You are not a responsible adult. Like, and then even the cutie mark stuff doesn't make sense. Like, he didn't understand his cutie mark. Then we have episodes after that contradict that. I think Treebeard...
Episode 4 that.
Yeah, Treebeard might talk about that more. I'll save that for him, but it doesn't make sense, and nothing happens before that, and it's just, we could have seen more of Appaloosa. We don't get any. I'm sad. Fuck that episode. And that's all I have to say.
Alrighty, so... Yeah, okay, so it's me.
Yep.
First category, good. It's good. Map, it is good. Discord, I believe it is good. Let's see, where else?
Are you Cousin Beardtree?
Yeah, does Cousin Gregory have another relative?
Or it's
Vending
Beardtree?
fences, it is good.
No, this is Beardtree, Treebeard's cousin. Or Bearded Shrub.
Dirty tree. It's like Dimitri, but with beard.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, Dimitri, definitely. Anyways.
Okay, so do princesses dream of magical sheep? It is good episode. And now my next category, which is episodes that I honestly forgot actually happened. Castle Sweet Castle. Thanks for the memories. And now we get into the next category, which is our bad category. Gloom and Gloom. Griffinstone. And Party Poop. And our final category, I call it this because Duster brought this up when she named her category, but I'm expanding on it.
Cast it into the fire! Destroy it! Should have ended that day, but evil was allowed to endure.
Appaloosa's Most Wanted. Oh god.
I think I was the nicest to that episode.
Take it away,
Cast it into the
Treebeard.
fire!
Take it away.
Okay, Appaloosa's Most Wanted. The thing I hate the most about this is that it does... In the season that is purportedly about how cutie marks are supposed to work, this episode does not know how cutie marks are supposed to work.
Kind of a problem.
Because, like, the whole point of a cutie mark is that it's supposed to be this, like, epiphany. You're supposed to understand it when it happens. It doesn't just happen. You know what it is. Fuck, even when Apple Bloom got the cutie pox, she knew what it was. Christ almighty. Nobody knows what the fuck how the fuck anything works. The kids don't know how criminals work. The fucking dude doesn't know how clowning works. The fucking writers don't even know how their stupid plot point works.
Fucking plot points, how do they work?
I don't know. I don't think we should ask clowns about it.
Thank you.
Okay, Slice of Life. It accomplished jack shit. Jack shit.
A bunch of bronies jizz. That's something.
Oh, please, you could do that with a poorly drawn nude photo.
You can do that with any given Luna episode. Hey-o!
Oh.
I made that. But yeah, Slice of Life. Accomplished jack fucking shit. It didn't do anything. It didn't really advance anything. All it existed for is...
Yep.
And I got
Sound
tired
of
of
1,000 bronies jerking up.
Princess Spike. Yeah. Just... confused moral, doesn't know what the fuck it's doing. It tries to shove this lesson that doesn't actually gel with what happened, and you know how much I fucking hate those. Bad characterization for Princess Cadence, and the ironic thing is, it's the one Spike episode where Spike for a while was actually competent, and they just pulled the rug from underneath him. I am all for making your characters suffer, but you don't make them suffer unjustly. Just, oh god. Yeah. That's my overview of the season. So that's opinions of each of the episodes. So what do we think of the season as a whole?
I was just about to ask that. Yes. So thumbs up or thumbs down? I think that's... Or hooves up, hooves down, if that makes sense.
Oh, man.
I can't. Thumb sideways.
Forward?
Thumb
Yeah.
sideways.
I think we're all like, this is a bad season.
Let's go around and discuss, because
Yeah.
I think everyone has a lot to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll just start, because, yeah, it's a really meh season. We had a couple episodes that I think everyone liked, and we've had a couple episodes that are pretty, like, universally disliked. But then most of it is just meh. Like, it's not a very memorable season. Like, I don't dislike it as a whole, but...
It's better than season 3.
Season 3, I only remember for the premiere and the awful episode at the end. That's pretty much all I
They
remember.
were both awful.
Yeah. Wait, what was the premiere of season?
Oh yeah,
Sombra.
Sombra.
Yeah, it was.
And it ended on the shitty musical with Twilight.
No, season 3 was terrible.
Started bad and ended bad.
Yeah.
Everything in between, I don't even remember.
There were a couple whatever things in there, but yeah, it is not a good.
Not a good.
All right, since we seem to be going in order, Duster.
I think that at this point it's become painfully clear that the writers are very over this show.
Or they're out of ideas.
And they're out of ideas.
Hmm.
Because they've had decent concepts that I think are actually legitimate lessons to teach the kids. Tanks for the Memories comes to mind. Yeah, we should teach kids, like, you know, Fido does cross the Rainbow Bridge at some point. Like,
That's a good way of...
my dog's right next to me. I'm trying not to offend him.
You're gonna die!
So there are some lessons in the season that I think are perfectly valid. It's just that what execution is so, for lack of better words, tired. It's it's been going around that that Twilight's coronation was supposed to be like the end of the series.
Yeah, I said that before. That should have been.
It's word of God. It says that it was supposed to end there.
Yeah.
It's so obvious. At this point, the writers and the show has kind of fizzled out, and we're experiencing towards the end. We're coming to the end of at least the show. Of fandom, who knows what the hell's gonna happen with that? But the show is definitely on its way out.
Yeah. But no, it's like I said, when Twilight's coronation was really like the end of the main Six's arc. Like, Twilight's arc ended there. Most of
It
the
was
other
at least
characters...
the end of Twilight's arc, I would
Well,
say.
most of the
you
other
can do a little more
characters-
with the main 6, but...
Well, I
not-
feel like most of their arcs had already happened. Like, if not, like, Season 4 was definitely the end of all of their arcs. Season 4 established, like, the end of their arcs, pretty much, because every time they got their key, they were exemplifying the thing that they do. So, that's...
But they're
like,
still
the
not
character
masters
arc.
at it. They're exemplifying it.
No,
they're
but I
not
think they are.
masters.
Like, that's the point. Like, they did the best at their thing that their
Their
thing
elements.
is. Yeah. Like, they were being the best at their element when they got their key.
The
So
best at per element, but not the best at per task.
no, but that's what their characters are. Their characters are the elements of harmony. That's their thing. Like,
At this
their
point,
arcs.
But Applejack's job isn't honesty. Like,
No, but that's what her character is. Her character is honesty.
It's like if you're playing an
It's a
MMO
trait.
and it's like if you're playing an MMO and the story is just over, but you still need to reach level cap, so now you're just grinding.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not disagreeing that
reach-
they've run lower on, like, you know, trying to do
No,
things.
but yeah,
with them,
I'm just
but,
saying, like, they should have.
I don't think season 3 was the end of her character arcs. Is all I'm
Season
saying.
4,
Twilight,
I'd
yes. Season
Season
4.
4 Season 4 was their arcs. The main 6 is done. There's
They need
nothing
to give
else
us
to be
shit
told.
about the CMC. Actually, good shit about the CMC.
Yeah,
So,
I don't think
give
we're
them
gonna
their
get
cutie
that,
marks.
At least, well, I hope we. God, this season better end with them getting cutie marks, please.
Like,
Either
please.
this season or next season, because they already
This
confirmed
season's
season
about
6.
cutie marks, so we
yeah,
better.
this season is
It's
about.
for a right fucking season to do it. Just
Yeah.
it should have been last season, honestly, but please just get it over with. Anyway, sorry for stepping on your talk, but who was up?
Who's TG?
No, I already went. I went first. Dustin's talking.
Alright.
We interrupted Dustin.
And then I okay.
Okay, yeah.
Anything
Dustin
else?
can-
No,
Nope.
no,
Okay.
I thought it was done.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. So, did we do Scott?
Not really.
We're doing Scott now.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree that this season was meh.
So far.
So far,
Yeah.
okay, this first half of this season is meh. Hopefully we get it better, but I'm not holding out too much hope for the second half to
Yeah.
be good.
Especially after this fucking pointless hiatus, like I don't have much hope for this season.
But yeah, I kind of talked about the others this season compared to other seasons when other people were talking.
Yep.
So I can't really add anything else. So yeah.
Alrighty, Greg, did you go?
No.
Alright, go now.
Okay, so yeah, meh as well. I feel like this season has had a lot of meh episodes, as we pointed out.
Episodes, you could say.
No, stop. But
I win.
it started strong, and then like I feel like we went through like a really big valley of just like and episodes. But yeah, towards the end, like the last 2 episodes have been good. I hope that's a trend when we come back. If it continues, but I don't know.
What was the episode before this one? I forgot.
This was Mending Fences.
Right, yeah.
We really liked. But,
Yeah.
I don't know, like, I partially agree with TG and I partially don't. Like, yes, I get that the elements are a big part of her character. I don't know if it's, like, done. They've definitely developed a lot.
No, but like, to use your example, Rarity's
the richest horse.
Yeah, you saying Rarity's not world renowned, but her key episode was her becoming more renowned. Like she won a fucking huge fashion
I agree
show
there's
they
not
had.
a ton left
Like,
to do,
she's-
but I believe there's stuff left to do.
No, but like, to finish your arc, you don't need to become the greatest in the world at your thing.
That's what
like-
Pokemon taught me, asshole.
Yeah, fuck Pokemon. Pokemon is stupid as shit. I love Pokemon. But no, yeah. Like, when you have, like, let's say Luke Skywalker, his character arc didn't end with him becoming the greatest Jedi in the universe. Like, that's not his arc. His arc, like,
I know,
his arc was
that's true.
beating the Empire.
And now
like-
but he might have a new arc now.
No, but I'm just saying, like, that arc was not, like, that arc ended. The main 6, their arc ended. They could have
Their
a new
initial
arc.
ended.
They haven't been given a new arc yet because the writers don't give a shit.
Mhm.
But yeah,
I'm
the
gonna
arc.
disagree with that in my evaluation.
But yeah, like the arc that had been established ended.
I think it's. I partially agree. I partially am like, I don't know how to describe it other than that, but yeah, I don't know. I just hope this season ends a lot stronger than it has, how it's been so far. Yeah, that's about it.
Tribute.
Alrighty. So, strictly mathematically speaking, for me, the season so far has been, 1, 2, 3, 6 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, that's an F. So, yeah, so far this season has actually been really bad for me. because you kind of keep getting all these concepts and you keep getting these inconsistencies, and honestly, there's something that I'm still working on it. I will have it done eventually, that I discussed with the Heresy brothers, that toward the end of our Magical Mystery Cure rant, one of the things that they talked about was the fact that the show seriously lacks creative direction. Which is why the writers don't really have a whole lot to work with, and why it seems like things are constantly inconsistent and don't really gel, and you keep getting these repeated lessons, and it feels like it's all on the writers' shoulders.
It's the showrunner's fault, right?
Yeah. The showrunners and the director, the showrunners don't seem to have a very clear idea of what they're supposed to do. And because they have no direction, the writers are kind of forced to come up with things, and they may or may not communicate with each other all that much, but the guys up top aren't really enforcing anything, really. Contrast that with fucking Gravity Falls, where you have a very clear direction and you have a very clear vision of how things are supposed to happen and what's supposed to go on in each episode. Here, it's sort of haphazard now, because nobody knows where is this supposed to go. We don't have a concrete, like we've mentioned before, we don't have a concrete goal. We don't really have anything to aim for now, so now the writers are just forced to run around like fucking chickens with their heads cut off, trying to figure out where to put the puzzle pieces of this season as chickens without heads. I don't think chickens without heads are very good at solving puzzles, do you?
No. And I do agree about this, because
it's
as we've seen with the whole map concept, nothing's happened with it.
They haven't done anything.
We've had one map episode out of 11 that weren't for Premiere.
And
that's bad.
Season 3, it felt like the arc was supposed to be Twilight becoming a princess. It wasn't, because they didn't fucking touch it until the end. But it felt like that's what it was supposed to be.
Yep.
It's hard to I can't really blame the writers on this one, because it's pretty clear that the biggest problem is the lack of direction. Nobody knows what anybody is doing, and nobody knows what they're supposed to be doing. So, yeah, this season is where this is really coming to the fore, and the only thing they can do at this point is try and appeal to the fans and hope to God they're still watching.
The ratings are an indication that no, they're not really.
Yeah, this season hasn't been very good, and it kind of epitomizes basically a problem that's been with My Little Pony since almost the beginning, actually.
Duster, I think your mic is freaking out a bit, by the way.
Oh, what? Oh, it's next to my face.
There you go. All right.
But yeah, the lack of direction has kind of been a problem since even the beginning. Like, if we ever do a retrospective, I will talk about like issues I've actually had with season 1, because there were things I really didn't like about it.
I mean,
but at least because Lauren Faust was a showrunner and had a very clear vision, she knew what she wanted to do with it. Now it's just, yeah, like headless chickens trying to put together a jigsaw puzzle. So yeah, that's my bit on that.
Okay. I think we've discussed enough side topic for tonight, if you can call that this. Or
it's not really a side topic, it's still pony topic.
Well, it's our secondary topic, if you know what I mean.
It's our discussion.
The episode is always a main, but you know what I mean. So plug and pimp?
Sure.
Rock Talk and wherever we're calling the Gravity Falls podcast.
Yep.
Yeah, those. I feel like there's other things we should plug and pimp, but I can't think of any.
So yeah,
I've just uploaded the first episode of the Treebeard Changeling logs.
Okay, explain to the people that don't know.
Okay, so if you didn't hear this from the Rock Talk podcast, I am recounting my first Skype campaign for a tabletop RPG, which was Changeling the Lost.
Oh god, that one was great.
Yeah. And I'm starting off from the very beginning, which was way before any of these people got involved with it.
It's just, oh, right.
I'm calling them, no, damn it.
Nice work, True Man.
It was Kevin and...
Kevin and Harry.
It's Kevin and Harriet. So they have the same first letter. It's Kevin.
Yeah, I've been doing that. Started off from the beginning where they escape from the hedge and shit themselves.
Yep.
If you want more details, go and watch it.
Alright, so yeah, briefly, Rock Talk, Pimped Out Before. It's our Steven Universe podcast where we discuss the new Steven Universe episode. Go watch it. We'll have all the episodes up by the time this gets up, I believe. So, yeah. That's all I have to say on that. And then Gravity Falls should be up sometime around this being up.
I might as well pimp out again, even though I still haven't recorded the first episode of the Peace Talks, where I'll be talking One Piece. This week's chapter got released a day early for some reason. I don't know why. I didn't hear the reason. I think it might have been leaked. I don't know. I didn't hear. But you fucking intense, that's for sure.
Also, I guess me and TJ are going to do a Let's Play race at some point.
We're going to be racing Cave Story this summer. I have, 2 months still before I go back to school, so, yeah.
So are you guys actually going to finish your Let's Play race this time?
Yeah, we're going to do more than one episode, because...
Oh, really? I thought they were just one episode, because...
No, the first one was
Greg, shut
one
the
episode.
hell.
There were fucking 4 of us, and you all gave it to me in, really fucking different formats.
That was your fault for not being more specific.
To fight you. Yeah.
Anyways.
This time me and TJ will agree on a format, pretty much.
Yeah, it'll be fine. But, it'll be cool. Look forward to it.
We also have weird, porny Let's Play backseat game updates.
Yeah.
So we released episode 0, and I'm calling it episode 0 because it's so fucking disorganized, it's not worth being called episode 1. Dating according to Japan. Watch us play really terrible hentai games that these guys chose and I didn't. Currently slogging through Monster Girl Quest. Recorded episode 2. Technically episode 3. Episode... No.
It's episode
1.
0, part 1 and 2.
Yeah, so we have episode 1. That was recorded, still needs to be edited. I just have to note that if you're thumbing it down because it's censored, then
That's for
fuck
YouTube.
you.
That's because YouTube
That's not our
policy.
fault,
That's
okay?
YouTube policy.
If you want to find the CGs, you can find the CGs. They're out
people
there.
actually
I
do
promise
that?
you. Yes.
They actually expect the tits to... Wow.
They're thumbs down. I don't know why.
It's tits or GTFO.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But
I imagine it might also be that it's kind of rambly. We didn't know what we were doing.
No, but I don't...
This next one, we definitely know what we were doing.
My feeling is
God.
that
Next
it's tits.
one, man. That's something. That's
a
a
lot of
thing you guys
talking.
are gonna listen to, and it's...
I got one thing to say to sell the next episode. Nappa.
oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Look forward to that. Or don't.
And also, fuck, we were supposed to record this tonight, but I'm probably gonna bow out. Gravity Falls. It doesn't even have a name yet.
I dubbed it the Mystery Cast, but it's an unofficial name.
I called it the... Let's talk about
Shack
fucking...
Attack talk.
Shack
yeah,
Attack.
I called it the Shack Attack. That's what I called it.
Shack Attack.
Jack.
Featuring
Shack
Shaquille
Attack.
O'Neal, special guest.
But now that A Tale of Two Stands is aired and we have 3 weeks until the next one.
Really? That's how long
Yeah.
it is? Jesus fucking...
And
And then
3
after
weeks
that,
after
another
that.
3 weeks.
Yep.
Why are they spaced out so far apart?
And after 3 weeks are up, we'll come to.
Alright.
I can understand weekly shows, but once a month? Jesus
It's
Christ.
better than like a several month hiatus, so we'll take it, I guess.
Maybe
Alright.
we won't take it.
Are we done here?
Yeah.
I guess.
Alright, Treebeard, wrap it up.
Oh, this is the end of the Ponycast. We've been Hoof Hearted. Don't blame us.